Hi, hello everyone, and welcome back to DCS World.
Welcome to the MiG-29. The
Hold
next
on. I am doing the training because on the multiplayer server I play on, Enigma's Cold War server, I believe that's how you pronounce it, is on Syria, and I don't have that DLC map, so I figured, you know what? I'm gonna make a mini series where I learn how to fly a new plane. So we are doing the MiG-29S, and yeah, let's just see how we get this thing going.
NATO code name for this Russian fighter jet is Fulcrum. Let's get this beast started. Before we do, a note on key pressing technique. Many of the commands require two keys. Always press and hold down the first key mentioned before pressing the second. Turn on the electrical power by pressing right shift and L. Turn on the
Cool.
cockpit lights by pressing L. Press the spacebar to continue.
All right.
With the electrical power now engaged, you can see that the head-up display or HUD comes to life. Now that we have power, you can turn on the nav lights by pressing right control and L. If you're going on a combat mission, leave them off. Press the spacebar to continue.
All right.
If you have an annoying beep, it's the RWR or radar warning receiver. Turn down the volume by pressing
Well, this game
right
is
Alt
pretty.
and comma. Next, let's close the canopy by pressing left control and C.
So
Press the
I
spacebar to continue.
okay, so I'm using my mouse right now to look around, but I do have a HOTUS set, like a military flight simulator set. So yeah, I know I can use a headset, but I get like a VR headset, but I get really motion sick, and yeah, I do not have. I don't think the Quest 2 isn't very good
We are now
for.
going to start the left or number 1
Okay,
engine. Highlighted are the warning panel and the RPM gauge. Press right Alt and Home. That's right Alt and Home.
okay, I
You
believe I
will
turned it
notice
on.
the green ignition light illuminate on the warning panel. And after about 10 seconds, the number 1 left engine RPM registers on the RPM gauge. Once the green light goes out, at around 40% engine RPM, ignition is complete. Press the spacebar.
Okay,
With the ignition light on the warning panel out, we can start the right or number 2 engine. Press right control and home. Note the ignition green light, and note there will be a 10-second delay before the number 2 RPM needle registers. Press spacebar to continue.
okay, and then I think this is where I turn on the second engine. Correct. Control home. Is my second engine on? Okay, no, it's not. Why isn't my engine turning on? Why isn't it? Right control. Oh, there we go. Now is it on? There we go. Let's wait for that green light to go off. And I think he said. Okay. Well, I don't know what just happened there. And then we press space bar
In the lower left corner of
while
the
that
cockpit
starts up,
is
I
the aircraft
guess.
symbol that indicates the status of your slat and flaps, landing gear and air brake. It has 3 green lights showing the gear down. If the center circle is lit, you have a problem with the gear. Now lower your slats and flaps to the takeoff position by pressing F. F will cycle the flaps up and down. You can check where they are by looking at the gauge. The
Okay.
indicator
I
now
should probably
has
just
6
put them
flap
on.
slat lights shown as bars and 3 green lights. Put your taxi light on by pressing right Alt and L.
Right.
Press the
Oh,
space
I
bar
know.
to continue.
Are my flaps good? I guess my flaps are good.
We're now ready to taxi.
Okay.
Be careful. Look down at the stick and press and hold W to engage the wheel brakes. You can see the brake lever move, like a handbrake. Release W and the wheel brakes are released. For taxiing in a moment, we will be using the number pad plus and minus keys. The page up and page now,
Okay.
tap number pad plus just once to get moving. On sensing forward movement, tap
Whoa.
number
Well,
pad
that's too
minus
fast.
to bring back the power. Press and hold W to stop the aircraft. Controlling the throttle is obviously easier with a throttle
Uh.
rather than a keyboard.
Come on.
Now,
That's big
repeat this
turn. Okay.
process but press W just to slow the aircraft As you taxi, practice using small and smooth rudder corrections, Z and
Oh.
X, to keep you aligned on the centre of the taxiway. Maintain walking speed. At the fork here, hang a right.
Okay, we're going a little fast. Going a little too fast. Where do you want me to go now?
Okay, turn left here
Okay,
using the Z
left.
key and follow the
Oh,
taxiway
that's too
parallel to the
fast.
runway.
Whoa.
Maintain walking speed and remember W is the wheel brake.
Okay.
As you taxi at walking speed, you can see just how cool you look in the MiG-29 by toggling between the external view and the internal view, as when using control. Press F2 to go outside and F1 to return
That's
to the
cool.
cockpit. Rotate and zoom your view using the number pad or mouse.
That is cool. Wow, this game is awesome. I haven't played it before though, but I haven't played modern jazz. I've been playing Cold War and uh yeah. Let's probably to throttle a little bit up. Get going a little bit more. A little bit more. Right. Turn it up just a little bit. Okay, okay. Ease on the throttle. Put it all the way off. So you lose some speed. Then we'll start turning.
Turn right here.
Perfect. I think this is a runway right here. Oh. Okay. I assume we turn right.
Turn right
Yep.
onto the runway and line yourself up in the centre. Bring the aircraft to a halt using the wheel brake. When you are ready to take off, press spacebar.
Yeah, let's make sure. Oh, good. Yep. Now hold W. Perfect. Okay. Let's put spacebar now.
Zoom in a bit using the mouse wheel or star so you can read the green writing of the HUD clearly. You're now ready for takeoff. If you're still holding it, release the wheel brake. Bring the engines up to full power by pressing page up 3 times. Note you will get 2 green lights on the warning panel to show the burners are lit. Keep central down the runway using gentle inputs of Z and X. Your speed will register top left of the HUD when above 90. As soon as your speed exceeds 300, pull back on the stick and establish a steady climb.
Okay, we're on to doing takeoff now. Okay, we're doing good so far. 300 is when we start to climb. So right now. Ooh, look at that!
Safely, everyone. Lift by pressing G and flaps up by pressing F. If you have the capacity, glance down and watch.
Wow. Oh,
Congratulations. That concludes this lesson on starting up, taxiing and takeoff, SUTO, in the MiG-29 Fulcrum.
wow.
You can end the lesson now by pressing the escape key. You can also eject, or bang out, by holding down left control.
Oh, uh-oh.
Remember, G will put the gear back down, F the flaps, and B the air brake or speed brake. Whatever you decide, happy hunting.
Wow, look at us go. Wow. That is awesome. Wow. You can turn like this. Wow. Man, modern jets is so much fun, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's go. Turn. Wow. Alright, so that was taxi, well, startup, taxi, takeoff. I've been recording for 9 minutes, so you know what, we can do one more. I will be right back with the next training lesson for this aircraft. Alright, and we are back. So now we're going to be doing, as it says here, we're going to be doing how to land, VFR approach and landing. So, I'm really nervous. I've actually never landed in this game before, but hopefully we can do it. Anyways, let's start this lesson. Okay, okay, we're going to straight into it.
If you're having trouble hearing me, press escape, go to
No, I
options,
can hear you.
then audio, and turn down the world and in-cockpit sounds to 0. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to navigate to an airfield and land on it. There are three navigation modes that we will be using: en route, return, and landing. These
Okay.
submodes are selected automatically at appropriate points along the assigned flight path, but they can also be cycled manually. In this lesson, we'll use the automatic method. I currently have the lesson paused as I explain some of
Whoa.
the finer
My
points.
fault.
Press the spacebar to continue.
Just do the mouse to center. Okay. So we have three navigation modes. Awesome. We'll be doing the automatic. Cool, 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 cool.
What we'll learn in this lesson is navigating to an airfield via the waypoints, then return point, then landing. We are currently
Okay.
in en route mode, as indicated in the bottom left hand corner of the HUD. This will cycle between all waypoints, including the RTN and LDG landing waypoints. Press the spacebar to continue.
Okay.
You can see that waypoint 1 is selected with a range of 8.5 kilometers, bottom center of the HUD. Press left control and tilde to select waypoint 2. The tilde key is, you can see that waypoint 2 is 15.5 kilometers for us. On the front dash, to the left of the stick are two dials, the HSI and ADI. These mirror what is happening in the HUD in terms of navigation. For today, we will just use the HUD approach and navigation cues. Press the spacebar to continue.
Okay.
We're going to fly to waypoint 2
Okay.
by following the circle in the center of the HUD. This is a neat system that will line you up with the runway. Fly towards the circle. Try and match the required or planned height to be at each waypoint, as indicated above your actual altitude in the top right hand corner of the HUD.
Okay.
Let's practice this as we fly to waypoint 2. I will unpause the lesson. Okay, now you can fly to keep the navigation circle on the HUD in the very center of the pitch and bank indicator. Also, remember that the assigned airspeed and altitude for each waypoint are indicated in smaller digits above your current airspeed and altitude. Put your throttles to idle and let the speed bleed off naturally to between 400 and 500 clicks as you climb to 1000 meters. Toggle the air brake in and out using the B key if you need to.
Oh, why can't I go down?
You can see it's out by the two yellow lights highlighted. I suggest a minimum pattern speed of 400 clicks. Fly to waypoint 2.
Okay, so we are flying to waypoint 2. I do not see it, never mind.
Well done. The HUD will now switch over automatically to waypoint 3. Go ahead and fly to waypoint 3 following the nav circle and maintain a speed of around 400 clicks per hour.
Okay. Okay, we're doing good. See my stuff down there. Okay. Okay, this is pretty easy so far. Pretty easy. What? I did not manage to fly for waypoint 3. What do you mean? What? Let's try that one more time. Okay, so we're going back to waypoint 3 now. Hope this works. Make sure I'm still recording. Yes, I am. Awesome. Oh, go down, go down, go down. Go down. Damn it! Ugh. You know what? I'm gonna come back to this one eventually. Anyways. Next Friday, we will be doing these two. I'm really sorry. I just could not get this. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This game is super awesome. DCS World is free, but you do have to buy some planes and stuff. Man, this was frustrating. But we'll come back to this one day. We will come back to this landing one day. Anyways, stick around for videos on... 2 videos on Monday. War of Rights and a special announcement video. But yeah, that's been it for me today. I'm not gonna lie, this freaking approach and landing stuff kind of pissed me off a little, but we'll figure it out eventually. Hope you guys enjoy this mini series, and let me know like any tips or tricks for anything down in the comments. I appreciate all the love and support on the videos recently. And yeah, I will see you guys on Monday.